Happening. Oh, hey, look, we're live. Welcome to another episode of Minneapolis by Night. This evening we have a lovely social scene occurring at the Storm Crow.
As you can tell, some of us have already been drinking ahead of time, apparently.
I'm getting in character.
Yeah, sure, that's what they say now. Oh, I'm just getting in character.
Naturally, McKenna
Well, I
and
mean,
the
well, I
Storm
mean, if
Crow after a
Tiger-
long day of drinking anyways.
I mean, Sings will already be there. He'll be at the bar already. You're just gonna sit
Yeah.
in there.
Yep.
Pondering life.
Drinks will be there. Not pondering life.
Nope.
Pondering.
McKenna's just pondering more alcohol.
Drinks is not pondering anything in particular. He's just pondering.
He's doing the Sings thing.
Yeah. He's pondering what other people are pondering.
What should we drink?
Oh.
Shots?
If you can do them in tune to the song, I'll be very impressed. Shot, 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 shot. Pro tips, out of character. Bad idea.
Bad idea.
Sing,
You got it.
Sings just gives drinks a very like concerned look at that.
What?
And just an eyebrow gets raised at that.
You're a Fiona. You should be drinking all the time. Shut up. Don't judge me.
You should have seen him last night. He was like passing out on the bar.
I'm not a stereotype. Oh my god, you guys are all like so.
Clearly, I'm not either. Otherwise, I'd just gone to it. I'm drinking.
Hey man, I enjoy it. It tastes good.
Yeah. See, McKenna gets me. McKenna understands.
They all have their special flavors, alright?
Yeah.
And some are more potent and entertaining than others.
Yeah. Like, you start off the night with, like, a beer or two, so you just kind of get buzzed a little bit, and then you go on and start getting into the harder stuff, and then, you know.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I know. I've been drinking beers all day.
Right.
It's been a good day.
Sings is just drinking from the flask. Like, that's what he's drinking from while you guys are getting drunk.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Sings?
Nothing wrong. I just prefer my special brew.
Oh, yeah? What's your special brew?
He just winks at drinks. It's special, you know.
Can I try some?
Kenna just like is looking at Sings, waiting.
Oh, I'm sorry. My headphones came up, so I was unaware I was spoken to.
Oh, Drinks just looked at us like, can I try some?
Sings will just like reach over and pour like half the flask into your drink or however much can fit without overflowing it.
Drinks will take a sip to savor it at first and not just fucking knock it back like an idiot.
You feel gnosis in the drink.
Oh! Awakened?
You feel him cheating.
Neat.
Oh, Sings.
John gonna join us, or just be quiet in the background? I'm guessing quiet in the background.
I think he's debating a character switch before
That's
he
fair.
brings anyone actually in.
Yeah, cab pulls up.
Yay.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have his car. Don't know why that would be.
Right, right.
Hmm.
Not a clue.
Lorenzo walks in.
And yeah, McKenna looks like she's seeing a ghost.
Who are you, Captain?
What
Who's
the
this
hell?
guy? What's wrong with this guy? What?
No, nothing. No.
Oh, okay. Alright.
She like
He's got
gets up
marks all
and
over
she's
his
like
face.
looking at him like, what the fuck?
He looks like he's been in some kind of recent skirmish.
You okay?
Hurting.
Dude.
Like,
Didn't do it.
what didn't you do?
Dude! McKenna's just
I
like,
don't
dude!
Does he have any obvious like injuries?
Aside from the marks on his face, he seems to be kind of has his arm kind of braced against his chest as if he's either fighting the cold off or is hurting there. And you can see as he moves certain ways, he seems to wince quite a bit. Seems to be more focused on if he moves his right arm. He
What the hell?
finds a seat at a table and sits down.
Well, obviously the papers don't know shit, so what the fuck?
Well, that was intentional.
And
What'd
at
you
that
do?
point, Tertius
Okay.
will stroll in.
So many people. Okay. Point of order. First off, I'm gonna point out Lorenzo. Who are you? What the fuck did you do? Why is she surprised you're here?
I'm
So he
Lorenzo,
just pops up.
and
Do we need to
because
kill
she
you?
thinks I'm dead.
The
Well,
what?
she thought I was dead.
Oh, okay.
That's why she looks surprised.
Okay, cool. All sorted out then. And he'll like turn to Tersus. Alright, what's your deal? Same questions.
Same question.
He chuckles and he says, "The bar, can a man come to drink?"
No.
You're alright. We're good. Cool.
Drinking, it's what we do. Holy shit, seriously? She's like looks back at Lorenzo.
Yeah, seriously. Can we talk somewhere?
Yeah, here.
And she looks at me, looks at McKenna. Is it safe?
Yeah.
No. We have an offer for you.
She raises a brow. Who is we?
My mother and I, but I'm sure we could talk the others into it.
Okay.
What if we could help make or preserve private?
She looks at him and with kind of like questionably. Oh, now see that is not that's not something I can make a call on. But I can talk to somebody who.
Well, we have some issues that may require some assistance.
We're gonna donate. We don't need
What kind of issues? I can only imagine knowing what I
would
know.
think so.
But
You want me to send you a picture?
Try police presence outside every known spot of ours. He just looks at her.
so that's what all that stuff is around town in miscellaneous places.
You know, I had to sneak out of the house I was in. If that tells you anything.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
So probably.
Yeah, all this stuff actually happened a few days ago. So,
Oh, probably next weekend.
did you hear
For
about
what?
the Cyberdelia incident?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Apparently I'll be looking for groceries.
Yeah, well, most people haven't, so I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't either.
She does look questionable about it. Like, maybe. Like, if she had, she wouldn't have remembered.
40 kids up and disappeared.
No, 10 a.m.
What
to 7
the
p.m.
fuck?
Tertius will chuckle at that one, and he says, "People don't disappear."
Yeah, well,
No.
that's what I
No,
was
they
thinking.
don't.
Would have been 41 if I hadn't gotten my ass out of there when I did.
So, 1, 2, 3.
But the ones who came in SWAT style.
What?
And we traced them back to one particular company that made their presence known.
One particular company, which
Hmm.
is?
Black Wolf Enterprises.
What in the world?
That's a new one, at least by me.
Private military company.
That would be why I don't know anything about it.
They're assholes.
They should probably stop running in front of him.
So what? They're just sitting on places and holding
Them and the
people
police.
hostage in their homes?
I wouldn't say people, but yeah, I guess you can use that term.
Something wrong with him.
Get
Not
what I
something
mean.
wrong with him.
Isn't that like fucking unconstitutional or something? Like no quartering or whatever?
Not when you're kindred. He looked at
That's
kindred.
so.
Oh, well.
Sings
I mean,
looks
fuck
at
those guys
McKenna
anyway, but...
For Walmart,
and goes, "Didn't know that the humans were watching the kindred."
pretty much 10 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Well, here's the big problem. When they get done with the kindred, who do you think they're going to turn to next?
No, we're gonna do that Monday.
I'm gonna go on a hopeful limb and say the mages.
Tertius chuckles.
Hopefully
at
nobody.
that,
But
and he
no,
says, "That
I
one."
see where Lorenzo's going with it.
Yeah, I do too. I was just kind of hoping.
Tertius says, "We're a lot harder to find."
Yeah, that's
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, he's fine,
Yeah,
we're-
great.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, then I feel like a donor.
Lorenzo goes, don't feel bad. I didn't know who he was either.
Okay. That's good.
You're not alone. Of course, I don't know you, but
Oh, I'm
you're
Drinks.
okay.
Drinks of Spirits.
Lorenzo Giovanni.
Nice to meet you. I have another name, but nobody calls me by it.
He just doesn't have to ask. Okay.
Yep.
No, I'm leaving Sonic.
Tertius
Okay.
asked if you have any relation to Vittorio.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's within the family.
Drinks starts on a family tree by Megadeth.
He works closely with my mother.
Ah.
Yeah.
I have worked with the head of his order in the past, so I am familiar with him, albeit distantly.
Tires Dr. Frozen. No, it has a different show. Yeah.
So,
But we're offering to assist in trying to make the preserve you guys are normally at private.
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
how
I mean, I'm not normally
I
there
do
either,
have
but...
a bit of a question. How the
It was around this time
fuck
last year that Jake promised Steve and
did you know where that it was?
He just smiles.
I never got it.
Actually, no, she's got a point. Like, if you could actually answer that question, that'd be great. 'Cause it's pretty important.
Yeah.
Because in the Giovanni family, we have abominations. They teach us
Yeah,
about
because they're
Guru
all
stuff.
getting on.
Put two and two together when you look at a city this size, you can make a good judgment. Wildlife preserve that has had some issues recently.
Rate 750 to
So basically, you didn't know for sure until we
Nope.
told you.
You just
Yes.
confirmed it. Yes, thank you.
Yep. God fucking damn it. McKenna, we need to work on
Don't
this
worry,
whole
I'm not
secret thing.
Don't worry, I'm not going to tell anybody.
You better not. I'll fight you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, Mom.
She's just face palming.
Well, McKenna can give you a little heads up that I gave her, so if you want to feel a little tit for tat.
Alrighty.
Well, she looks at drinks and she actually, because this is something she keeps in her pocket at all times, and pulls out a familiar-looking thumb drive and sets it on the bar.
Lorenzo just smiles.
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah, I've already gotten that. Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
See,
what
when
do
you
think
said
it came from?
Giovanni, I didn't know you guys all took like the last name of that guy or whatever, but
Was it from the
It's a family name. Yeah.
that's fair. I figured it was just like a thing.
Believe me, I'd rather change it, but
At least it was.
I am not like the rest of the family.
At least it wasn't.
That's fair.
Or like.
Me neither,
Yeah,
man.
well, when you get told that basically, you know, as soon as they feel you're ready, they're going to embrace you whether you like it or not, it tends to make one a little pissy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see that.
That's
Like,
like
getting told.
saying, fuck your freedom and fuck what you want.
Yeah.
We're gonna do what we want, even if we're rat bastards about it.
Well, that would be why Vittorio pursued the path he did.
Probably.
I'd believe it.
More than likely saved them from being embraced.
Oh, I'm sure it did. I'm the one who taught him how to affect kindred with his magic.
Huh. Yeah, that would make sense then.
Skilled enough as he is, but there's certain additional methods that are overlooked for you.
Well, yeah, so now that I've already figured out, well, with assistance, and I'm sorry I had to fool you guys, but I wasn't sure. As I said, you have nothing to worry about me. I'm not going to do shit. And the last thing I'm going to do is tell anybody that has fangs and, drinks blood.
Okay.
AKA, I'm not going to go running to the leeches, so I don't fucking care.
Right, but, just, that's still kind of a people find out where we're at. Now you're kind of going to be the first guy we go to.
No, I'm not the only one who knows.
What?
God, fuck, what the?
I didn't tell anybody. How do you think I'm guessing and somebody else knew? Yeah, you guys don't really keep secrets, the whole big activity going on. That's like saying, oh, well, you don't know where Elysiums are. Just go find this group of cops, you'll find one.
I mean, I guess that's fair, but fucking...
I'm rolling perception empathy. The Philodox in me has to do it.
That was a pretty good roll. It looked like from the first.
Yeah. 2.
Oh, well, my apologies.
Well, what is she looking for?
Oh, I'm just checking to see if he's telling the truth or not.
About cops controlling me?
No, about no one else knowing where the sept is.
As far as he knows, he is.
Okay. That was the key part of the conversation.
But I heard there is a certain mage who tends to run their mouth. He looks over at Tersus. I don't know if you know them.
You got a name?
He says, I know a fair variety of mages, but...
Miriam?
Miriam. So don't tell shit to Miriam, got it.
I am familiar with her.
Yeah, apparently she likes to talk before thinking.
Oh,
She
goody.
did strike me as rather outgoing when I first met her. I have not seen her in quite some time, but
I mean, nothing bad. I don't think she's given away anything willingly, but I don't think she realizes that what we think is going on is basically we think there's a puppet master or several puppet masters controlling everything that's going on with all the groups.
What do you mean?
I mean, the kindred are busy running around chasing their own fucking tails. I can imagine you guys are probably having some of the same issues. No doubt looks at the one mate who has mentioned it. And I have a feeling you guys are probably doing the same thing. All to keep us distracted from the bigger picture.
well, admittedly, half our issues seem to come from careless actions on parts of mages who didn't consider repercussions, but I will admit I suspect there's probably some crossover.
Good, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I was hoping
Yes,
maybe it
we've
was
got our
just
share of problems. Doesn't everybody have problems? Now I know this city is waste my shit, for lack of better wording.
Well, the kindred now believe that their arch rivals, the Sabbat, are actually within the city.
Jinx is gonna look like he's thinking for a second, like he's trying to remember something from the flash drive. Those evil fuckers that the leeches hate or some shit?
Yes.
Okay.
They would
Just all-
be somewhat equivalent to your, I believe you call them BSDs, or
Yeah, sure. Okay.
There's a quiet growl from Sings at the mention of BSDs.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh, and we
That's
think they have the
happy.
backing of a highly prestigious law firm.
Which one's that?
Ram, Wolf, and Hart.
This isn't the first time I've heard that name, and she's looking directly at Lorenzo because the first time she heard it, he was the one that brought it up.
Well, more and more is coming together.
Alright.
Like Ram, Wolf, and Hart is sitting directly on a Hellmouth.
Yo, what?
A Hellmouth, a direct portal to Hell.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's a law firm, but
A route to your spiral labyrinth, I believe you call it. Something comparable.
Yeah, it still makes sense. It's
corrupted
yeah.
Karen.
Fuck that.
But this is far worse because we think they're working with other agencies, other groups that don't exactly want to see the city in the proper hands.
Man, what the fuck?
Okay.
The problem is the vamps' hands are tied. They've been told they can't even bother to touch the law firm. They can't investigate. They can't do nothing.
So what if they do it anyway? Like, fuck the police.
They risk the wrath of the inner circle.
Man,
which
fuck
usually
the
means-
circle.
Here's the catch. The inner circle is the heads of the Camarilla. They will destroy anybody who goes against their order.
Have these kindred considered just saying fuck the police? That's how we treat them. Buy our way out of jail, but we can't buy freedom.
Well, they would, except for the fact that the police and paramilitary presence is kind of preventing them from doing anything.
Oh well, so there's more reason than one.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of suspects that the inner council has been corrupted by powers that be.
Fucking.
Jimmy.
So what the fuck is the point of this council if they're just as corruptible as like everybody else?
Problem is, most of the council are elders, and, well, they do things their own way and think they have all the time in the world to do whatever the hell they want.
I mean, to be fair, they are literally immortal, so...
Well, not so much. I mean, they're still kindred. They can be killed.
Yeah, but I mean, fucking, if they've lived that long, presumably they've learned how to keep themselves out of the fucking public eye enough that no one knows what they are or who they are.
Pretty much.
I mean, that's the first thing I'd learn if I fucking became immortal, like... It seems like a good idea.
Mortal organizations know about them.
We're not sure if they do or not, but they definitely have targeted every single kindred hotspot within the city.
That's not cool, what the fuck?
So if they know about us, what's to say you guys aren't
Yeah.
next on at least the watch list?
Might know this place already.
Not.
Where's the fucking glasswalker when you need one?
In his tower.
Bitching.
Braiding
Hey, I
his
live on
hair.
I live on that fucking
Drop it
stuff.
down
It's
the
not
window.
bad. Alright? That stuff's pretty cool. I like it. Shut up. No, no.
He's not out in the middle of the woods.
Sitting in his tower like a pretty, pretty princess. That's all. That's all.
No, he's currently bitching about lack of internet access. Oh, I had a character.
You could go build a snowman.
He did. Several.
Alright, so fucking, what are you proposing here? Just like a fucking multi-supernatural being fucking group up, fucking super friends on this bitch.
He nods. Basically, if these puppet masters or these groups are affecting all of us, then what they're trying to do is keep us all busy and not help each other. Think about it. The best way to take over a city
Has been,
keep the major factions busy doing their own thing, and then just walk in at your leisure and do whatever the hell you want because you have them so busy, chasing their tails, so to speak.
I mean,
there's been an influx of nasty shit coming to town. Maybe it is a warning.
Yeah. I mean,
Kindred
obviously
have been
we
getting a warning for
can't...
the past several days about activity. Well, I call it a warning. They just call it weird fucking visions. For those who don't know, Kindred don't sleep, technically. Well, they sleep, but they don't dream.
Right.
They have started dreaming for the past several days. Big problem.
Yeah, dead brains, kinda. Yeah. Oh, that's weird.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, even if every fucking one of us, will gesture at the three guru in the room, even if every one of us are cool with this idea, like, we can't exactly agree to it, because it's not our place.
That's true.
I understand that, but I figure at least bring forward the offer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, because it looks like they are truly trying to keep us separated, and for good reason. We may have our differences, but if we were united on a common front or against a common enemy, there's pretty much nothing we can't do. Now, mind you, I'm just immortal. I just happen to have family ties.
Right. Makes
But
sense
even
to
I
me,
know
but-
that, even I know that if the three groups, the mages, points of Tersus, the shifters, and the vampires all work together, even ignoring their issues normally, at least long enough to get rid of the problem, I think the city would probably be a shit ton calmer, less problematic. Call it whatever you want.
I mean, it makes sense up until, less than cooler heads prevail, and fucking next thing you know, one of us has ripped one of the kindred into two pieces.
And it's a risk, but it's a risk that at this point, if we don't, it won't really matter. If they win, none of us will be here to worry about.
That's fair.
It's true.
That's pretty much how it's coming down. I mean,
There's
it's us or
systematic
them.
everybody out one by one, maybe, and that's
Yes.
just the start.
I mean,
because
they
you
can-
guys are directly in the city.
And they've already begun with the kindred. They've already taken out key figures within the kindred society. They've put others in hiding, and they have us now on lockdown.
So how?
Obviously not very good because I got out, but hey, they weren't thinking like I think.
It's fair.
So you say they might be watching this location.
No, when I pulled up, there was nothing to indicate. But doesn't mean they don't have somebody at least keeping an eye out.
Well,
I
if
mean, they're not as
recall
obvious as they
correctly,
are
we
with the
do have
kindred.
somebody watching the other side as well. So
But you can always watch from a distance.
yes, you can watch from a distance.
Tertius chuckles and says, "You have no idea."
Really, I don't, but I'm gathering there are plenty of ways to work around having to physically be in the location to watch. I mean,
Where there-
aside from the obvious
Oh, there's a
security
way.
cameras. I know the kindred have ways,
He,
We all do.
so there's my point. I mean, so I can say physically I didn't see anybody, but hey, I don't have the extra superpowers y'all guys do. I'm just a human. I'm just a mortal boy in a mortal world. Oh wait, no, it's not a mortal world. It's supernatural.
Yeah.
that you have potential. You could become more.
I've been told that. Still a possibility because I don't. Well, I really want freedom of choice, and unfortunately, my family is not really willing to have that. My mom and the ones that live here are, but yeah, we have stronger ties that aren't so friendly.
So, I suggest you speak with your mother's cousin then and see if
Victoria was
perhaps he
wondering,
has any suggestions.
There was one of me dying, which we did do earlier. That's why I kind of gave her the weird, that's why she kind of had that, oh my god, you're dead look.
She just shakes her head.
Hey,
Well,
it worked. You believed it. That was the whole point.
Oh,
But
If you'd like
That
to
would-
revisit that experience a little more directly, a way to go about becoming what I am.
no, I'm good with living things.
He chuckles and he says, "They didn't put mine in the newspaper, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen."
But yeah, I mean, at least from my mother's standpoint, and I can pretty sure if we ever can find Julian again, he'll agree. We'll provide monetary assistance in making your preserve sacred, private, protected,
It's already sacred, but safe.
private,
would be a
protected,
thing. Yeah, there you go. There's a
not
good word.
public. Yeah.
There you go. There's the English language being put to
Yeah.
use.
I suspect that's one that the head of my order could assist in as well, since he may actually be on par with some of your kindred for financial capabilities.
What are
I
you
mean-
talking about your order?
Well,
Uh,
he's
We're all on the
sage,
same
so-
page
The
here.
particular tradition I follow.
That
the,
means nothing to me, but okay.
It is similar to what you would consider your tribe.
Okay, cool.
Shared set of
You have
abilities,
clans, you have
mindsets.
tribes, they have orders. Which makes it sound like they're... Never mind. Sorry, with all the other injuries, I was shot in the back. It made me a little loopy.
You fucking, like, you said you're immortal, right? Like, do you
Yes.
need healing or anything? Like, I can help with that.
If you can, because it really hurts. I mean, my mom's really good with, stitching things up, but, she's not a miracle.
Yeah, I got you. Just sit still for a second.
I ain't moving.
Drinks will go over and just kind of fucking grab him by the shoulder and then,
Ow.
like not roughly or anything, just
Okay.
kind of lightly.
I could.
Oh, one success.
One success? That's
One
better.
success on Mother's Touch, so you know.
Close enough.
Right?
I mean, it was already bandaged up, so. Oh. Hey, that took rid of some of the pain, thanks.
Yeah,
It's still gonna hurt for a little while, but
I mean,
The bastard
Built
shot me
character.
with a tracer round, and there was a tracer round that dug into my fucking shoulder blade. What the hell?
builds character, kid. You'll get used to it.
Yeah, no shit, apparently. But yeah, here's the
Sounds
catch.
to me like you should talk
Oh
to
wait, I'm sorry.
your cousin
Oh, wait,
about the pet as well.
Hmm?
Said perhaps you should talk to Vittorio about some pets as well.
We have one at the compound right now. We're debating whether or not to use it against the police presence sitting outside the compound.
Oh shit.
It was a thought, since
Yeah,
they
man.
won't see it coming and it
Not
will
sure I
keep
want to know.
Don't. But the catch is, we don't know what the cops are. We don't know if they're regular cops, if they're something else disguised as regular cops. All I know is that the Black Wolf Group, they're a private military company, and they don't play around. Half these guys are like ex-special forces in any way, shape, or form. Most
Well,
of them are counterterrorism units.
I do know many of them, those types of companies tend to be technocrats.
Probably has some kind of tie, whatever the hell that is. But yeah.
They're the other side of mages. We work magic.
See, everybody has another side.
Yeah.
We have four
Fuck
of
all
them.
these other sides.
Let's hope the only ones we have show up are the technocrats, because trust me, the other ones are worse.
That is never a good sound. That's like saying, oh, all we have is survive. You don't want to know what else is worse.
You don't want to know.
But we believe they're definitely infernalists within the city. Looks over the group. Those who work with the demons.
Thank you. I was about to ask.
No.
Well, I can't tell you that the sculpture garden was not a infernalist. There's no demonic activity there.
Oh, that's good. That's a little bit of a relief, but it's more the fact that we're pretty sure, because there was one sitting right by the Tremere Chantry, which I find hilarious.
Those fucking vampire wizard fuckers.
Yes, the blood magic guys.
And fuck those guys. They sound like dicks.
Well, it's really funny because they specialize in infernalism. They tend to want to crush that out. And there was one living right next door to them. That's why it's so funny.
Gosh, well, like anything else, you get close enough, pretty soon the lines blur.
Hiding in plain sight. You never suspect the guy who's living next door is a serial killer, or an infernalist in this case. Gotta give him credit, it was a ballsy. Hey, let's move right next door to the Tremere.
I mean, I wouldn't expect it.
Yeah, so,
I mean,
and as funny as it is, it's, you know, also kind of disturbing, because that means he's kind of ballsy.
yeah. Next thing you know, we're just gonna like wake up and go across the street from the set, and there will just be a hive sitting there. That would suck.
That would suck.
You know, I really wouldn't push fate right now.
You raise a
We
fair
seem to be
point.
getting the shitty hand dealt.
I cannot speak on your hives, but I know a number of sleeping Karens have grown up, and while they do not necessarily mean hives per se, they are definitely unpleasant. So, what type of spirits might gather there if they were awakened is tough to say, but I suspect it would not
Interesting to
be
look
good.
into. Yeah.
So, see? Don't want to exactly push luck right now.
That's fair.
Because we're all getting a whole dose of shitty luck.
If there were any within the city, if I could get that
Shitty
information,
city!
that'd
The
be great.
shitty city!
He said there's most of them actually are within the city.
That would be really cool if I could get that information so I can make sure they don't open up into fucking the spiral or hell or whatever.
Right?
He says I can get that for you.
That'd be great.
He
I
says, and
highly
I,
appreciate that.
given they mentioned you reside at the tower, this might be of benefit to you as well. And he slides you a phone with a number of contacts in it.
Sweet. Do you need this back, or do you want me to just like copy the numbers in my phone, or?
He said,
I
no,
don't
take that one to whoever might be most appropriate for it. But those are our specialists on the technology front.
Okay, cool. I appreciate it.
Oh, did I fail to mention the 40 kids I mentioned earlier that went disappearing happen to be all some of the best hackers in the city? Forgot to mention that, did I?
Yeah, that's information that would have been very pertinent.
Yeah, it just dawned on me. Sorry.
Oh, dude, it's cool. You
Hold
could have
on,
given
run
us
through
like
the
a
whole
good of,
shit.
You got beat to shit. You sure you're okay?
yeah,
The sad
like,
thing is
yeah.
I got beat to shit by my own people. That's what's really disturbing. Wasn't intentional. Long story.
Man, fuck that. Like, goddamn.
Well, it was one of my friends helping me. I just didn't know he had some extra special powers.
Still, though, fuck that. Like, goddamn.
Well, if he didn't do what he did, I'd be dead. So, or with the others being God knows whatever.
Yeah, you know what my tribe does whenever fucking people need to go into hiding, and otherwise they'd be dead? We just fucking retreat onto a sept or into the Umber or some shit. Like, fuck that. Okay,
Yeah,
we
well,
shit out of each other.
We don't have that capability.
Fucking
more
get
specifically,
it.
I don't. I'm a human.
No? Good.
I am mortal in every way, shape, and form. I just have
Well,
unique
fucking
abilities.
get good.
Well, apparently I can become a mage.
Ow! Ow!
I don't know, maybe you have the potential for, like, fucking becoming one of us or some shit. Who
It
knows?
does run in the family.
Well, fuck it, what's... Wait, is this the guy you were talking about? And he'll look at McKenna.
Yes.
That guy that could be... Oh!
Yeah, we have a very extended family. Very extended.
I'm starting to see
No.
that. Holy shit.
How does the car accident bit make more sense?
Yeah, like, what the
What
fuck?
car accident?
You know, that one. That one that
I don't know,
definitely
there's a
happened.
bunch of car accidents.
Yeah.
If you're talking about mine, well. It hurt to get rid of that car. Oh, it cost me a pretty penny.
Okay.
Stick a
Cars
yard,
to be
man.
replaced.
I'd say I know what that feels
The
like,
work I
but
put into
I
that
don't have
thing,
the
that's the
car.
bitch.
Tertius says, alright, well apparently I'm just going to be playing the contact broker, but if you're looking for reliable vehicles, we pass you a card.
Oh, my vehicle was reliable, that's not the problem. I had to trash it in order to make my death seem accurate.
Yeah, these are self-repairing and don't require fuel typically.
Ooh.
Shit, that sounds like something I need. Fuck.
Sounds like something we all need. Why isn't that in mass production?
Because we don't want people to notice it openly.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have it. I'm driving on a suspended license, though.
I wonder why.
Hey, shut the fuck up, McKenna.
He lifts up a glass and cheers his him.
He'll just sigh and like lift up his glass and take a deep swig.
You still have the Gnosis in there, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Gnosis in there.
Would that replenish the gnosis I spent to do Mother's Touch?
Yep.
Sweet! Fuck the police.
So if you are under lockdown, how the fuck did you manage to get out of there?
Do you really want to know?
I'm kind of interested.
My mom, who let's get this cleared up so there's no confusion later on. My mother, who's a Giovanni, who is a full Giovanni, and when I explain that, you'll understand why I had to specify full. She is a kindred. She is also the medical examiner for the city. Well, she had to go to work. I merely hitched a ride in a place that they don't normally look.
Body bag?
Trunk.
Oh.
No, she was in her personal car.
Oh, okay.
No, she doesn't drive
Alright.
a corner van.
Man, I would. Sweet, cool shit. Why can everybody get out of my way? Where's he going? I don't know. Probably someone's dying.
So
Well, if the coroner's showing up, it's someone's already dead.
Well, fuck. That's just even more incentive. They're getting a body out of the way, cleaning up the place.
So you throw it in the trunk.
Mm. As
Got a
soon as
plan
she
for
got to
getting
her
back
work.
in?
See, that was the thing I was still working on. We were more worried about getting the word out to the people that need to know.
He says, well, I can put you in touch with someone who can get you directly inside.
For those who may start working with technology in and around the city, I'd be very careful. I think they're throwing up nets and cutting off communication ties. That's why I didn't call you, McKenna.
That's fair.
Yeah. The compound is under complete silence, so to speak. Radios aren't working, cell phones aren't working, goddamn laptop isn't working. Really pissed me off. Can't email, can't
You're
do
not
nothing. I mean, I can
supposed
do
to
everything now.
communicate with anybody.
No, they are trying to cut us off. Like I said, I think they're truly trying to cut everybody off, each group off from the others. Because I think they're afraid that if we were to combine forces, that they are not ready nor able to handle it. That's why they're doing things so subtly and through probably a ton of proxies.
Well, you may want to get those contacts from that gentleman, because those are networks you can't get cut off from.
And looks over drinks.
Sings is gonna look at McKenna and go, would you like drinks tonight to alert the SAP of this development?
I would appreciate that. We're gonna need to talk to somebody higher up anyway.
Wait, he'll look at things. What set do you usually stay at? Or which set do you...
I'm from the Windswept Rocks.
Okay, I'm of the Iron Tower, so you get that one, I'll get the other one. We'll be good.
Alright, I highly suggest we go through the Umbra in case they followed him here somehow.
Yeah.
Good luck, believe me. I was being
And yes,
super
James.
paranoid. It's the fun of being in a vampire family. You get super paranoid about everything.
Man, I'm
Just-
still super paranoid. I'm pretty sure neither of my parents are vampires.
So she's like, so where do you have to go from here?
Where do I have to go? Back home. Or actually, I have to go back to the morgue. I know, that sounds really weird, but...
Okay.
Do dead girls love you?
I don't know. Haven't met a lot of female
That's
kindred,
fair.
except my mom.
That's fair.
So technically,
I-
yes, a dead girl loves me because it's my mother, but...
Yeah. Yeah. See, there you go. Now you can be the subject of a Voltaire song.
Oh, it would be much worse if you understood the full Giovanni thought process.
You guys just really love the dead.
They do,
I
yes.
guess.
They
Well,
really love
that's-
the dead.
That's weird.
Oh, it gets worse.
Does this have to do with the emphasis you placed on full-blooded Giovanni earlier?
Yeah, to be a full-blooded Giovanni, you have to be embraced. The rest are considered prospects. If you're in the family, you're either a prospect or you're a full-blood. There's really no in-between. And they call
Keep it
it
in the
being
family.
promoted. Yeah, they call it being promoted. Yeah, being embraced is promoted. Well, in a sense, I can kind of see the logic, but
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a promotion from being just a regular dude. I guess, in some ways.
Still fucked up because you don't really have a choice. They promote you whether you want to or not.
Yeah, that seems to be the case in a lot of places, to be fair.
Actually, most of the, I have to say one thing. Most of the Camarilla, at least, they have very strict rules about embracing without permission and stuff like that. So I got to give them credit. I mean, they really try and keep it down because obviously, if that wasn't the case, there'd be a serious problem. The Sabbat, on the other hand, not so much about rules.
Well, there's always got to be somebody who says fuck the rules.
That would be the Sabbat for the vampires. I mean, they truly believe they are what they classify themselves as the Sword of Cain. Cain, for those who don't know, was the very first vampire on Dunline.
So what about Abel?
That was what happened after Cain slew Abel.
Well,
Cain became a vampire because of it.
not
You have to read the
sure.
stories, but
Yeah, I was gonna
one
say,
way or
I'm
another,
not sure
Cain was
I'm,
the first.
not super sure I'm down with the whole implications of this.
Like I said, I just came here to pass the word and see if we could get some kind of assistance. We are offering to assist in any way, at least the Giovanni can, with ensuring that the public domain becomes private domain, as much as we are capable of. We do have some pull various places, plus we know enough people and other kindred who would probably side with us. Especially if they find out that the Groove are willing to assist in the eradication of
Here's the
problems.
thing, not everybody needs to know that.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying you have to tell every little, Tom, Dick, and Harry, or Super Harry in this case.
All we can do is talk to our elders, like we said, but...
Yeah.
Well, I'd give you a way to contact us, but since I've already told you that's kind of impossible.
Kind of hard.
Yeah.
I mean, well, unless you use other means other than normal communication.
Can you give us the location of your compound and warn your people not to kill us if one of us show up?
You see him pull out a piece of paper, write down an address, names it. They'll
Keep
be
a
notified ahead of
mirror.
time.
Keep a mirror somewhere
Don't be
around.
There are plenty of mirrors around.
We'll
Contrary
find a way to
people are not
contact.
paranoid about them. Only certain vampires are paranoid about mirrors. Thankfully, we're not them. So.
Just out of curiosity, can Sings read?
Yes, he learned how to read at the Dry Spiral.
Just making sure.
Maybe not right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, being a little drunk might impede that process.
There's a presence over Singh's shoulder and just looks at it and goes, I thinks to himself, okay, know where that is. Nobody knows looking, just somebody's looking over his shoulder in the Umbro.
So you're peeking out of the Umbra over his shoulder.
Yes.
Creepy.
So
Yeah.
you surprised, you startled Sings?
No, not really.
It's okay. I was
Drops.
gonna say if you
Yeah,
tried and
that
startled him, that
shoulder.
probably would not be a good idea.
Yeah, he's a little drunk.
Oh,
Hey, how is that not a thing with the Vienna? No offense to Vienna.
McKenna's already tripping, trust me. Kinda looks like her mind has just been completely blown. Dead kid walking into a bar,
Oh,
Not dead.
Still, but
Believed
she's
to be dead.
listening.
There's a difference.
well,
Not like he's a zombie or anything.
No, not literally dead kid, but
he's about
thought
to
to
be.
be
Is
dead.
in her mind.
Quote unquote dead kid, like according to the papers, dead kid.
All papers lie.
That's libel. They can get sued for that.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna sue because he intentionally, purposely made it so that he's dead.
Yeah, he's peeking. He's so peeking.
Okay, you see, I don't think you've actually met Sings. Henry met Sings. So, Abel,
Yeah.
there's
Oh, we found Abel.
one. Yeah, we found, found
Yeah.
2, 3 people
Another
in the
person.
bar that you've never met before.
Well, I've seen the Humble reflection as Guru, except for this one kid.
The
Who's
kid,
human.
and I don't think
And
Tersa
I've,
shows up as Karu either. In the
yeah, Tursus doesn't look as Guru, so it's like, so two show up non-Guru, and the other one, and the other three
The
are
others
like,
you know.
okay, family, yeah.
yeah. And they're having a very intense conversation over their alcohol.
By the way, everyone's caught the attention of a very curious bouncer that goes unseen half the time.
Because unseen every time. Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Fucking the picture that James has and the picture that Bill has almost look exactly the same.
Whoa.
Kind of.
What the
Oh, geez, yeah.
fuck?
Right.
Mind blown. Are you long lost twins?
No.
Wait.
I mean, he
part of the
did
Giovanni
say
family.
he did say he had a distant family that were.
That's true.
Fucking...
I'd wonder, but mine's more of the Mexican. His is more Italian.
So
Yeah, they have
no
family
reason
all
to
over the place. You'd actually be amazed. You should read the
True.
Giovanni background a bit.
Yeah, dude, the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
pizza knob. Fuck those
Yeah.
Yeah, they
guys.
do. They got all kinds of them all over the place.
Yeah,
They're fucking Irish people. What the fuck?
yeah, they got all kinds.
Where are they?
Hey!
How the fuck, dude?
I don't know
It's
why
all-
the fuck that's
It's
on
all
the
a grand part of the family. They're not directly Giovanni. They actually aren't classified as Giovanni.
One of the guys at the bar is looking at you. By the way, Abel. He has an eyebrow raise, and he just lifts a finger and gestures like, get over here.
He's already like probably looking over your shoulder, looking at the note your address you were handed to.
All right, then he's just looking back over his shoulder at you, just like, what the hell?
Are they
Hold on.
having like a staring contest?
Hold on. Abel moves to the other side of the bar, and like ducks down for a second, like he's about to grab something from underneath the bar, and steps sideways across the gauntlet with a bottle of Jack Daniels.
I'm not even fixing that. Goddamn typos.
Hello, Abel.
Hello.
Oh, that's creepy. We were just talking about the whole Cain and Abel story, and then the guy named Abel shows up. Oh, that's just... Okay, I
Abel,
quit.
what the fuck?
Just coincidence name, man.
Yeah, sure.
Abel, what the fuck are you doing here?
You don't listen to, oh yeah, you're from the other one.
Yeah.
One of the bouncers here.
Okay. Cool. Well, I apologize for my earlier outburst.
I thought I threw out a rumor at both places that they needed extra bouncers here. My bad.
Fucking, you think they tell me anything? I'm drunk all the time. Jesus.
Oh, my bad. I forgot. I forgot you were drunk most of the time. Okay.
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah, you gotta make sure it's
my
correct.
MbN
'Cause
wasn't
apparently-
Hey,
drinks with spirits.
sometimes it can be lucky.
Yeah,
It can be drunkard's luck.
yeah.
Right.
Like that one time where that awesome thing happened that I'm too drunk to remember.
Oh.
Shut up, it makes sense in my head. Drinks is just gonna like collapse on the counter.
I'll take your word.
I think he needs another shot.
He will
Yes.
pour another one, and once he moves the glass away from his face.
Excellent. Thank you. Well, you're a good man. I'm going to pass on my recommendation to the elders. Wait, we're not of the same set. Damn it.
It will get to my get over to my end. Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Cool. Great.
Floyd
Awesome.
here. McKenna just kind of slides her glass over the bar.
The same spirit, same network she traffic into, my mentor does.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was listening a little bit, but not all of it. I was kind of around the bar.
You're on the other side of the bar, what?
I was everywhere in the bar, actually.
Everywhere in the bar. Anything exciting happening?
Not really. Not tonight, anyway.
And medical
That's a
technician.
positive thing,
Yeah.
Large.
considering the
The woman to fight back.
bomb
Lord
drop
has
we just received.
raised Helen for if I only
Glance over at Lorenzo at the mention of a bomb drop.
And I wouldn't use that term too loosely because that could be what happens.
No. Yes, from the sounds of it, you're right. It could be.
Man, fuck that.
We hope
These
not.
guys don't really care. That's the problem. They really could care less. If they can't have the city, they
So what-
probably will destroy it.
Do you think they have anything to do with that explosion in town the other day?
Fuck no.
Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Shut up.
Maybe.
Shut up. I realize
a little
just shut the
bit.
fuck up and let me right.
Dude, I may be a little bit high, so I'm agreeing with you. A little
Yeah,
bit.
see, fucking Abel agrees. Abel knows. Abel's on my side. God damn it. Fucking Theur's party over here. Now we just need Sings. Sings, get the fuck over here.
We need him to
Sings,
talk
Sings is
more.
just drinking from this flask.
No, you guys gonna go
Sings?
cuddle in the corner, sit in each
That is a
other's
fucking
lap,
that
have
is a
a snuggle.
fucking command from your direct elder. Get the fuck over here.
And this is a command from the
Oh,
fucking Fiona. Fuck you, I'm staying over with McKenna.
Get the fuck over here and give me a
Go
hug right goddamn now.
Go snuggle with Grace.
Yes.
It'll
Yes,
make you
but they're
very
not
happy.
fucking-
Things.
Abel, you give me a hug too.
Lorenzo's just looking confused.
He wants a, he
He'll
wants
go
a
with
group
it.
hug. He wants a
He
group
knows
cuddle
it.
snuggle.
He
Lorenzo,
knows-
you get the fuck over here too. You're not. I don't even have any authority over you, but fucking do it anyway. All right, just go with it. It'll be cool.
Whoa!
Fucking roll with it.
Okay, y'all talk about my family being a little weird.
Fuck you,
Oh.
man.
Sings just looks at Lorenzo.
He's just kind of wincing every so often.
Sings
Well, we
looks
gotta
at
have some fun right now. There's
Lorenzo.
been so much shit going on.
Sings looks at Lorenzo and goes, "My mom was a fucking wolf. I think I beat you out in weirdness."
Literally. She is
Yeah.
literally fucking.
My mom,
Like literally, she fucked at some point, and she is also a wolf.
Okay, I got you. My father is
Thanks.
also my uncle.
Oh well, that's fun.
Do you
Oh.
web toes?
Isn't that all Italians though?
No.
Hey,
More
fuck you.
that's
I'm
how
like
Italians
a
work.
third Italian. I don't have any goddamn web toes. Like fish boy over here.
I don't have any web toes either. I am perfectly normal.
I don't believe you.
Jack.
Pull on your shoes.
Pull off the shoes.
Take off your fucking shoes
You went
right
there.
now.
You went there. You went there. You
Okay,
let
this
it
is
out in the world.
He pulls off his shoes. Fine, if you really want proof.
Yeah. Okay.
Pulls off his shoes, pulls off the socks. Yeah, he's got perfectly, fine feet. They're not.
Alright. You're not from fucking Innsmouth yet.
No, thankfully, as weird as it is, it didn't seem to bother me. And just weird family relations things.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. You seem like a nice guy, and I would fucking hate it if you got fucked over just because your brother, your dad, uncle decided to.
Okay, it's getting weird.
It got weird a while ago, dude.
In fact, the tiger's frozen. Which makes it
Frozen.
I'm not even fucking drunk. I'm just really tired.
Oh, he's lagging for like a whole hot second, I think.
Oh, was I?
Yeah.
Totally fucking in character. It's just lagged out when he's drunk, which is always.
All we saw was the smoke. All we see is the smoke face.
To be fair, I've been smiling for like 3 minutes straight now, so.
Sorry.
Yep, it's totally frozen on the face.
Good. I hope it
That would be a
haunts
Google
nightmares.
Oh, please don't. We had to see an apparition of that and a rogue Giovanni attack out of character in the vampire now.
Some fucker in a Superman shirt is smiling really big. Shows up in your dreams.
Oh, God.
Please don't. That's the next thing that shows up, dude. That's the next thing that shows up. I haven't told you what mine is.
That's it. I'm retiring, David, as soon as that happens.
No, I won't do that. I'll tell you that now.
It'll be a
As funny as
Captain
it would
America
be,
shirt.
I won't do that.
Alright. I apologize for...
Of course, only certain people would get that, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. Okay.
So, anyways, back in character.
Yeah.
You'll act like the stereotypical bartender while McKenna is apparently very off duty at the moment.
Very, very off duty. She's been off duty all day. She's been hard at her other job today. Drinking.
Oh, yeah. And Eric's apparently on the in somewhere else, so it's Abel on his first night as bartender.
Yep.
Hey, at least
Just
there's
relieved
a
Eric
lot
that
of
he
crazy
did.
drinks.
And he's deliberately not serving anything but water to Lorenzo.
He can have
He
Coke,
don't.
you know.
I know, except I'll let him have Coke, but that's about it.
Who
He
the
wouldn't
fuck
want
said
alcohol
Coke?
anyways.
Do you want
I
a
did
Coke,
not bring that
Lorenzo?
brick.
Sure,
Did
I'll
not bring
take
that
one.
half brick tonight.
Now she's saying it just to fuck with Abel. Like, Coke?
Wait.
Maybe you want a
hold
cherry
up.
Coke.
Sure, why not?
Lorenzo, you fucking know people, right?
A few, yeah.
Do you know anyone that needs to satisfy a crippling cocaine addiction?
Oh God!
I'm not even sure how to respond to that.
Because I got half a brick that I really need to get rid of.
Well, I mean, you could always give it to a
Oh, you mean
spirit.
what you confiscated from our very large friend?
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Stings just goes, you could always give it as an offering to your tribal totem.
Fucking unicorn's not gonna snort half a brick of coke.
That's
never know.
Isn't
I
that
can
how
ask
you
him.
see unicorn?
Hold on.
No, maybe if it was fucking rat or cockroach.
Have you ever seen a unicorn when a dozen condoms of cocaine burst in its belly? It's worse than the abominable. Oh man.
Fuck you guys, don't talk shit about unicorn, I'll fight all of you at
Dude,
once.
anyone who had that much cocaine burst in their belly would be batshit fucking crazy. I don't care who you are.
Stings
Black
just
unicorn.
looks up
I
at
don't
drinks and he's like, You know, unicorn is my totem too, right? So I'll help you fight these guys.
Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all,
I'm
You know
not
what?
involved.
So
I have
why
no
don't
idea
you
what you
two
guys
go
are talking
All
about.
you have to
Why don't you
fucking
two
do it.
go enjoy that together? You guys can
We
go
do
fight a
not do
unicorn.
cocaine. I just drink.
y'all are y'all are meaning Chia Bear's, and Chia Bear stash. To success on a Spirit Network roll. That's why I rolled.
Yes,
What the
yes.
fuck are you doing?
y'all
They have half of
know,
what's left of his one snort.
y'all do realize he might kill y'all, right?
What? No, I wasn't even didn't hear you. You fucking like cut off a little bit.
Y'all do realize if he's addicted to that, he will legit try and come after y'all, right?
Fucking what the fuck are you talking about? He gave it to me because I told him it was bad.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Good. Okay.
He fucking. I'm his foster daddy. All right.
Have you
Oh,
I'm
ever
a
seen
goddamn. I'm a goddamn
someone
Bears
that
foster dad.
huge on
oh.
cocaine?
It was terrifying.
It
It was
was!
great. I loved it. But it had
Okay.
to stop
That
because
poor woman
fucking.
and her
Oh
computer.
yeah. Yeah. Did she ever get her computer back?
No! It's
Oh
broken.
fuck.
But she gave
Why
it
were
to him
y'all?
willingly.
That's
Why were
true.
y'all needing a computer? And I can probably get back to it.
It was a simple misunderstanding.
Yeah, like fucking. She had a flash drive that we need to read the files on, but I had my computer, so it was okay.
And
Okay.
and he thought that we needed to get a computer, so he went and acquired us a computer. You see where I'm
But
going with
I
that?
need a
but
roll.
he.
I need a roll. I need a roll because y'all said flash drive, and why does my curiosity flaw have to pass now?
Fucking, I mean, I can give you the files. It's not a
It's
big deal.
funny that
Okay.
It's not a huge deal, man. Just fucking
All
pop by
right.
my apartment. We'll get drunk. I'll give you the files. It'll be cool.
He gives a thumbs up. Okay.
Like that is the
So
rule of going to my apartment. You have to get shit faced.
that's that's fine. I'll bring the
Unless you're
weed.
stalks, because he has horns, and I don't want him busting a hole in my wall.
Oh, yeah. Gotta admit that dude is kind of tall, other than
Yeah.
Cheetah. But
Also, he just seems shy. Maybe we should get him drunk. Maybe I'd get him later or something. He'd feel better.
right. Anyways,
Although he needs medicine. I don't know.
yeah, this is true. Back to current
Fuck,
predicament.
fuck the current predicaments. Right?
yeah.
Oh,
I'll be right
While
back,
they're
guys.
sitting there, Sings kind of looks at Drinks. Hey, Drinks,
You son of a bitch.
you know much about protection spirits?
Fucking maybe. Give me a second. Let me
hold
think.
on.
Alright.
I gotta roll too.
Yeah. I'm gonna do Umbra Lore at a higher diff. Is that kosher with everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I
Curses
got
can just
spirit
tell you
lore.
about spirits.
Let me do my thing, man. Well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, so I botched.
Blame it
No.
on being drunk.
I don't know. I don't know what
Yeah.
those do. I know nothing about these spirits. What the fuck is
What the
Spirits are
fuck is a
spirits.
spirit? First of all, and
If
second off, what the fuck is
anything,
protection?
it
I'll
was
be
at
right back, guys. Hang on.
Alright.
it was at 1 dot. So and tens would explode. So 2 still. Because I have an intel spec of creative logic here.
And what are you rolling for? Sorry, I couldn't hear it.
Spirit lore, creative
What?
logic is intel spec. So either way, I've got 2.
Okay. Well, you obviously know what a protection spirit is.
Yeah.
And you can only imagine what with all the stuff going on, They're probably kind of really hard to find right now with this shit going down.
Yeah, he just looks at things. Yeah, I know about them, and the shit going down right now. They're probably busy.
Okay. Just need to help one out then, I guess.
You would get the idea then. Maybe slightly around. Oh, hey, lo and behold, the police station. That's some kind of protective area. You may even find some at the fire station, etc. It's like things of that nature. Emergency room, maybe. Besides pain,
Um,
suffering, etc. You know.
the
Maybe they'll find
hospital, the hospital place, aka place of healing, fire department, and police.
things of that nature. Yeah.
Things of that nature. Yeah, be careful around the hospital. You'll find a lot of healing and very minimal pain and sickness.
All right. Thank you. Just
You're welcome.
was wondering if anyone happened to know anything about him.
Why are you looking for one?
He kind of grins and he looks at McKenna. I talked to Lost in the Sea. I think get it at the Iron Tower today, McKenna.
Stuff that was mac and cheese.
I think actually Holly's away, so she can't make this.
Holly is talking with with Joshy.
I'm gonna take a break real quick.
Yes, it's Joshy. I hear him.
Well, Sings, to answer Abel, Sings will just look at him and go, I have a rank challenge, so.
Oh, congrats. Like, everything's on computer. Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
What did I
Marcus is
miss?
doing this. Oh, Holly is
Hello.
AFK right this second.
Oh yeah, I was just AFK. I just got back.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Okay.
Because McKenna just got told something by Sings.
Is what?
Sings told McKenna he talk to Lost in the Sea today.
How'd that go?
Went pretty good. Got my rank challenge.
Ah, good.
Oh shit, you got your rank challenge, dude? Did you pass it?
I haven't started it yet. So
Dude, what the fuck? Get on that shit.
Well, I came here.
That's my next mission.
I came here to think it over, and then everybody decided to show up and turn this from a nice, quiet place into the Guru Central, evidently.
Oh, well, shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize a bar was supposed to be a quiet place to, think.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Come on. I know you're fucking...
Love you,
you're
Sings.
goddamn wolf
Love you,
and
man,
shit,
but no. No, it's a bar.
Well,
yeah,
it was
I know you're
quiet until
goddamn wolf
you
and
guys
shit.
showed up. It was quiet until you guys showed up. So.
You know what?
I
mean,
was
that's
already
still...
at work.
That's still not, like, any
Looking-
fucking justification.
Would you like
'cause
us to
goddamn.
leave you?
He just winks. And then he stands up and goes, well, I gotta get back to the sept anyways. I gotta let the elders know. And then I'll pop over to the Iron Tower and let them know, unless you want to handle that drinks.
I'll handle it. Don't worry about it, man. It's cool.
He nods and he'll go in the bathroom and
Marcus is here.
cross the gauntlet, and then he's leaving. So
I assume I
he's gonna
estimate.
pop out.
Bye.
This
Oh.
hot stinky storm correction.
Yep.
Yeah.
Storm Crow.
Joey, when you leave out the Umbra, Abel that was standing at the bar, his umbral reflection shows his spirit heritage of Apena. And I like literally have not feeling well, so I'm not really up to a description. So like growing Apena trihorns. You see trihorns growing up across his head, the top of the crown of his head, that sort of thing.
Yeah, and you see animalistic features, like more than the typical wolf on fucking drinks. Because, Spirit Heritage 5, yeah.
I put in the M text word walks in here.
Yep.
If he's still in here, if he was still in here. I
Yep.
just saw that they're gone. Hey. But at least we caught that on recording because he might be watching this later. Anyways.
Oh, the cameras are off anyway. That was the point.
Yeah.
That's why they're talking
Yeah.
freely.
Yeah.
He goes in and gets a drink at Tay Bar. Because he's not gonna bitch out this time.
Abel will come over and ask what would it be?
He looks up. He looks at what they got. He says, "I have 3 wise men."
Oh boy.
Out of character, James doesn't know what that is.
Jim,
But,
Jack, and Jose. Jim,
Yeah.
Jack, and Johnny. All depends on what you want.
I'm from down south. This is Jimmy, Jack, and Johnny.
Okay.
James, if you don't know what it is, just say,
Okay.
yes, here you go, and say he makes it. Because you may not know it, but your character might, 'cause he's a fucking bartender.
2
Jim,
times.
Jack, and Johnny, it gets passed to the new person.
Sir. He goes. He says a little prayer as a benediction to the spirits and drinks them back. Rockets some bitches back because he's scared as fuck.
Oh, he would at least know Tersus, who's just chilling at the bar drinking at this point.
Right?
Yeah,
I do, bro.
McKenna's sitting here being drunk, and her mind is just blowing on many, many levels today.
Drinks is here being drinks.
Yeah,
I think
and
he's living up to
probably
his name.
have
Yeah, that's very accurate.
And who's the 12-year-old?
Do I even want to know who was referring to as a 12-year-old?
Well, I mean, like, it's bad because it's right next to Tiger, and Tiger already looks like a 4-year-old. And then next
Dude, I have the babiest of
17.
faces, so.
you do. I thought you were like a minor. I was like, do his parents know he's playing?
Hey, I'm a 22-year-old with the face of a 14-year-old, so fuck you.
Well, I mean,
Oh, Peach's little cheeks.
no thanks. That's gotta be nice. You were like MILF bait. It's awesome.
I am. Fucking, if I was in any hentai dungeon, it'd be a fucking children one.
You should never ever be an anti. It'd be horrible. Like you can't go to cons. You can't go to cons. It's bad.
I know. I fucking avoid them like the plague.
It would be
Okay.
bad.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, he's drinking. He looks over and goes, "Hey, Tersus, how do?"
Not bad, yourself.
I'm drinking. I'm not gonna get scared at this place this time. No, sir.
Good to
Now that
see
I-
you again. McKenna
Now that I
just
knows when they
chuckles.
bite you, you don't turn into one. I figure it's all good.
You're
You didn't know
welcome.
The kid. No, that's just a really bad myth.
Well, no, well, in my business, I've learned that some myths is true, and I was checking on that one in particular.
Fair enough.
Abel just roll his eyes at this person.
You
What?
goes
It's a
fall out
legit
your head.
question if you don't know. The humans like to make us sound a lot worse than we are.
Oh no, sir. Y'all pretty damn horrible, but y'all ain't as bad as all that.
Yeah.
Pretty fair, fucking, pretty fair.
I like to
What's the
keep
fucking
things
word? McKenna, what the fuck am I thinking of? What word am I thinking of?
You want another shot?
Yes, that's a pretty fair fucking. I want
Abel
another
comes
shot.
right back.
Thank you.
Make
Abel
it a
comes
double. She looks at Abel.
Abel comes back over and gives both y'all's preferred shots of y'all's drinks doubled.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
And they're the only ones that are probably getting half charged at the bar
Right?
because they're
I'm
family.
so gladly pay Tuesday for a shot today.
uh,
Yay for resist toxin. Today would not have been made possible without that gift.
I need to learn that gift at some point because
What
that
gift?
could come in useful at some point. I don't know when.
Which gift?
Like when
Resist
you
toxin.
keep, like,
Oh,
just, like when you keep drinking.
like I would learn that gift, but it would ruin my character. So
Go ahead, Abel. Just drink. Go ahead.
do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
He takes a shot of Jack Daniels, not, looking around, making sure that the big people are not here, and just takes a
Nope, they aren't here.
sideways sideways chug.
Camera is even off.
I'm so glad I made friends with them. Pours another glass and holds it up to the camera, and on the upper side is probably have a data spider right on top of it.
Right.
Go what?
Cheers.
What the fuck was that about a spider?
I was just commenting. The camera probably has a data spider on it, probably
Oh,
asleep.
okay. Okay. Well, never mind then.
Are you gonna botch another intelligence Umbrelore?
No, I was gonna see if I was gonna botch my willpower roll because I have phobia of spiders.
Oh.
You have a phobia of spiders, and you have a spirit heritage animals. How do you live?
By staying the fuck away from all the spider animals, duh.
Until Daddy
Scorpions are
Long
okay.
Legs drops down on your face in your sleep.
Fuck that!
There's one I'm just glad he's not peering across the gauntlet because one probably like touched down on one of Abel's antlers.
Oh man. McKenna's gonna get up and give you guys a 1 second motion, and she's gonna walk into the back room. That's translation. Holly needs to go do something really fast.
Translation: the ST is about to do something we all must be afraid.
Sphinx is never afraid because he is too drunk. Liquid courage, motherfuckers.
Right.
Always worked.
So, anyways, this would probably be a really odd raid group. Two NPCs and about three PCs just in a bar.
Fucking.
Man, too bad. That freakish snowstorm had come through. Sam would have been having fun at the bar.
Hmm? It's
Too
just he
bad
doesn't drink.
uh,
And he wouldn't drink.
uh,
It dulls the senses.
uh,
Unless
Abel
Sam's
by
not an
now,
alcoholic.
Abel by now knows that you drink Coke and grenadine.
Yeah.
You know, they make that in a can. It's called Cherry Coke.
Well, they don't have Cherry Coke at the bar. So every time he goes to the bar, he gets a Coke and grenadine.
Apparently, we need to go to a different bar.
They need to update their supply in the bar, okay? Talk to management about that.
Sorry, the technology was kicking my ass.
Okay.
It happens, Marcus.
That's right. I think we lost Holly for a minute yet.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
should have stepped
Yeah,
away from
all
it.
you missed is that fucking the bar's burning down, Drinks is dead, and all the kindred have been kicked out of the city.
Man, don't play with me, dog. I got a plan. I'm serious. Don't fuck with me, dude. I got a plan. I can't tell you about it because you're not David. But when you are David, I'll tell you about it.
I was about to add on Carmine steak in the middle of Rose, the Rose being fed on by Andreas.
If it was,
Nah,
because
man.
you told on him.
Nah, man, like, I wouldn't be that big of a dick. Like, I wouldn't say something's happening to his character when he's not playing his character. Like, that's not...
That sounds like a you know what, sandwiches? We're not cool anymore.
It's kind of a dick move.
I'm gonna do my best to fuck you up. Good luck, living.
Hey, I was just
You
joking.
just
I'm
made an
sorry.
enemy. You don't even understand. I take it personal. I'm 4 years old. I'm petty.
Tiger?
Yes. Tiger's not petty. He's apathetic.
No, I meant
True.
the 4 years old part.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. See, that's our deep secret. Like, I'm actually two people in two different states simultaneously. That's really good at ventriloquism.
I'm in here. I'm in there at the same damn time.
Why do you think Marcus never has his camera on?
Right.
Some of y'all make sense. Some of y'all make sense.
Marcus doesn't have his camera on is because Marcus is shy.
That's fair.
That's why John uses Minicam.
That and, you know, my do-rag is not awesome on cam.
Also fair.
So, yeah, we're in a bar.
We are in a bar.
So, you know, you know what Fix goes? He goes, hey, Tarsus, they know?
About which part?
Pretty much any of it.
Yeah.
He just looks at the dude. He's like, really?
What are we supposed to know? Lorenzo.
You ain't posting no nothing. That's why that's why it's a secret. That we don't talk
Are you a
about
fucking
it.
wizard too?
Huh?
Are you a fucking wizard or shaman or whatever the fuck?
As soon as you get the right nomenclature, I give you the answer.
They'll just kind of start taking, like, raising fingers. Wizard, shaman, witch, maybe,
No.
witch boy, mage.
Well, damn, that's what's kind of all encompassing.
Spirit talker.
Yeah, that thing.
I have been known to speak to those that dwell across the other side of the crossroads. Yes, sir.
Voodoo, hoodoo. Shit, I'm running out of
What you
things.
know about hoodoo, young man?
Not much, admittedly, but I know it exists.
A little bit, because of my group.
I don't even know what the hell your group is. We'll try this different. My name is Fix. What's yours?
Drinks.
Yes, sir. Like you fix or something.
Pleasure to meet you, Fix.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. I am called Fix. That is not my name.
Well, I mean, I'm called Drinks, but I guess it is kind of my name. I don't really use my other name anymore.
Well, I don't know. My grandmama told me to be careful around y'all folks, so Fix is what you're going to get from me.
That's fair enough.
So look at here. I got this here question. Burning in my mind. And I dragged my black ass all the way out here to ask y'all.
Well, my white ass might have an answer.
Well, if your ass start talking to me, we will have a problem. Look him. Thing is, I done found a place that got a powerful, nasty hex on it. And it's interesting to me
Okay.
how folk in this here city ain't noticed it.
I've
Mhm.
been kind of busy.
I ain't
Where,
talking
what
about you in
area are we
particular,
talking
genius.
you?
I'm just
Oh,
saying the city been here a while, and if something this bad and big has been here for like 2-3 years, I was just wondering if y'all just accidentally missed it and didn't give a fuck. That's all.
Is
what's the area? I might give you an answer.
The hub of hell.
I really do need to have my thing stop being slow. Thank you, thank you, Holly, for having me reply to that dang blue booking.
You know she's
Uh,
not in here, so you're talking to Noah.
yeah, I know. Um,
There's a picture though.
I know. It's there.
There's the
Um,
only picture.
Is it working now?
Yes.
No.
it's working now.
We can hear you.
Yes.
We can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Um,
Okay.
Holly, I got 2, 3, 4, 5 successes on an Umbral lore check. Have I heard anything from about the Hub of Hell?
Yeah, that's a good thing to know
Well,
on.
actually, it's something that seems to have recently popped up. But yes, it's recently coming into light as to what it is.
Actually, that's another one because I incorporated Spirit Network.
Right. Uh, you actually know that the spirits have actually told you that your warder was talking to somebody in those regards and looking into that.
Now, the reason I asked here, now I didn't come here with my hat in my hand, like I can't offer y'all nothing. Now, if y'all
Okay.
help me deal with that, what I can offer you is the one-time ability to find anybody that you're looking for.
I can do it.
All right.
Name it, you name that person, I can find them. Don't matter who it is. Gift from my brother. See,
Ah.
Feel you?
Uh.
Gotcha. Alright. So,
I.
what exactly do you need help with?
well,
Yeah.
Closing it or a
well,
fucking.
I kind of want to shut the thing down, and it seemed like it could be a mage kind of thing. It seemed might be a other side thing, and I don't really mess with everybody on the other side, but I hear tell y'all do.
I mean, we're both pretty good at it amongst
Yeah.
our kind, so yeah, that
So,
makes sense.
so
The
you
two of you
look
might be better at it than I
for
am.
the one time for the price of me finding anybody you want to, and or turning off any hex that you find on somebody, I I will I will just receive your help, and I will pay first, as I've learned that spirit folk and spirits like.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really think of anyone I need help finding necessarily right at this moment,
No, you don't
but.
understand. You don't understand. You don't even have to know who the person is.
Oh. Just
If
someone I
it's
need to know where is, you can find them.
yeah, I need to
Even
know
if I
where
don't
it
know
is.
who I need to know.
Yeah.
No,
So,
what I'm
yeah.
saying is they might be. Let's say you know somebody has done something, right? But you don't know where they
Okay.
are. You tell me to find that person, and I can.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Just looks at drinks.
But what I would do
Well,
is I would think real careful about who you asked me to find. They
Right.
might not like it when
right.
you showed up.
That's fair. That's
Right.
fair.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I am armed, as you see, with 2 pistols, just so
Yep.
as we're not hiding things from people. I ain't gonna use them at all because I can't. The spirits like y'all.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. We weren't going to hurt you anyway.
Yeah.
I heard tell y'all got anger management problems.
He just puts up one finger like he's was about to say 1 second, and he just says, "Some of us, not all of us."
That's true. Some of us have anger management problems.
Is you y'all? Yeah. Uh huh. I'm just being careful. Yes, sir.
No, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the breed. It's
Um.
awesome.
Yeah, totally. Like that's a fair thing to ask about first, because I mean,
Yeah.
fucking bunch of us have a reputation for just beating our heads against walls till it falls down. Like,
Right. I saw a dude claw his way out of an office building once.
You're doing a lot of things like supporting my supposition and not supporting my supposition.
And then you have to add to the fact that there are several that are drinking at this point in time, and
Oh, this is all
Yeah.
fire, all around a crazy situation. But don't
Yeah.
worry, Tertius and them told me to come armed, so I did.
I mean, yeah, I'd fucking come armed if I was just some random ass
Yeah.
motherfucker.
It's good practice. I'm from down south. You never know what's gonna
That's fair. That is.
happen.
Just
So, do
give
we have
you
ourselves a deal? I assume that as
Yeah.
spirit folk, y'all abide by the spirit rules then.
Yes.
Meaning I offer you cheminage, and you will do me a service, as it were.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Yeah, that works.
Oh, also, this whole stepping sideways thing y'all do, how hard that is?
That isn't
Not that hard.
I do it by accident sometimes, honestly.
I do it by accident.
I,
So,
I sneeze and I'm on the other side.
I don't do it.
Yeah, well, you're 12. Shut up.
Well, I've recently come into possession of such an ability, so that's why I asked.
It kind of depends on where you're at too. Like if you're in an area that's natural, spiritual, that sort of thing, it's usually a bit easier than if you were to go to like say an office building and do
Oh,
it.
I can weaken the walls. That ain't hard. I just don't like doing it.
Right.
Yeah, when you go over there, stay away from the webs. Is all I'm gonna say.
stay away from this.
I stay away from all manner of things that look dangerous.
There
You
are
know,
things on the other side that will look at you when you look at it.
that sounds a lot like shit over this side. Y'all looking right at me.
Fair.
Fair.
This guy's got an answer for everything.
Yeah, true.
That's why they call
true.
me.
Damn, what the fuck? Stop it.
So you said you need help closing it.
I need y'all's the masters of the spirits. Figured I'd have y'all take a look at it.
Right.
Yeah.
We can look into it.
You think that would be wonderful. That would be amazing. And of course, I'll trust your word.
Well, shit. Here's my number. You can give us like I don't know. What's a good time frame for this?
Right.
What's a
Don't
good
make me
time
no
frame?
never mind. Just take a look.
Okay. I'm just saying, like, if you want to check up and say, hey, have you guys taken a look at that thing yet?
I would doubt
This
the
could be
words of people such as y'all. No, never, no sir.
No, man, like, fucking, alright, look. Yeah, you can not doubt I mean, you can totally not doubt our word or whatever. That's fine. That's cool. But, if it was me, I would fucking I'd
But I ain't you.
Right.
Did it,
whatever.
Well, this is actually fortuitous. One of our higher ups named Emma Frost. She'll go by for you guys.
Young sir, young
Guys,
sir,
Emma
young
Frost.
sir, young sir.
Huh.
I am dealing with you individuals. I'm not dealing with anybody else.
I know. I'm just saying. One of our higher ups has
Again,
actually said she
sir,
wants to
this
look
name
into it.
that you about to use, I don't need to hear it.
I'm not even giving you the real name.
Doesn't matter, man.
I know better.
He's talking to us. He's not talking to the elder. Fucking, let's keep this here.
I'm just okay. I'm just saying. She wants. She was wanting to look in. Have somebody look into it as well as all.
Don't really much care about what she wants.
So, it just depends on if we can get everybody together.
What you mean if? I thought we had a deal.
It's yes, we have a deal. we like to go in numbers, just in case we are met with numbers.
Well, take your time. It's just gonna kill that neighborhood in about a year or so. So just, take your time.
Oh, I'm not saying it was going to take that long. I'm just saying, okay, you know about the animal
No, I don't.
part of our.
I don't know nothing about y'all. I'd like to keep it that way.
Cool, so you guys don't know about us, we don't know about you, we're all good.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay.
I got a cabal member says y'all is all right, so that's why I'm here.
Do we want to go and looking into
Does
this?
her name happen to be Miriam?
That's what you call her.
Whatever, man.
Popular one.
I've heard that name around myself.
Problem is, everybody's heard that name a little too much.
She talks a whole hell of a lot. Yes, you do.
Okay. So, do we want to look into this now?
I can't make y'all do nothing.
Hey, he's looking to drinks because he's the higher rank.
Man, it's fucking late right now, alright? And I'm just way too drunk to deal with this shit.
Yeah, it's probably better to go into it with a sober mind.
Yeah.
Y'all got any idea
Was
who
he
y'all want?
character or out of character?
Y'all want just you guys got any idea who it is y'all want me to find?
I got nothing, man. I got fucking nothing.
I got nothing right
So
now.
nothing has happened, and that you would want to know the culprit of or some such. Because my ability works just like that.
Out of character, Sandwich is looking at the gossip thread right now.
Probably.
Because certain person in scene knows about what's going on, or should be hearing about that.
Is it me? Are you talking about me?
No, it's not about you.
Alright, cool.
There's bacon involved, I think.
Bacon? Where?
What?
I do not boast. If you want to test me, you can.
So you said you can find one person, right?
At a time.
At a time? Okay. Well, okay, so like there was this thing recently where a bunch of kids got kidnapped. Could you find the culprit of it?
Will this put me in danger?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I'll
You
go
don't
get
want-
my rifle.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you don't want to do it because of that, but you know.
Oh, I ain't no pussy, no sir.
No, I wouldn't blame you. Fucking. I'm just finding out about this evening, so like.
So you want to find the children, or you want to find the person that kidnapped them?
Preferably both, but one or the other is fine.
Person that kidnapped them first. Maybe we can question them.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
My final answer.
His final answer.
Do you speak for the assemblage, as it were?
We'll look at the others.
To whom am I pacting with?
Abel just looks to drinks because he is fostered. He is the fostered.
That don't mean
Look,
shit to me.
this
I
is a
asked who I was
fucking
packing with.
democracy here. This is a fucking democracy. Do you guys have any objection to this?
Well, it's gonna get.
You'll stay looking at McKenna and Abel.
Gotta get looked at one way or another, I suppose.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else that you could possibly think of that we need to look at first?
He begins cleaning his nails.
Yeah, give us a second.
Looks like y'all having yourselves a confab. I'll sit over channel.
Thomas Roderick.
What?
What? Who is Thomas Roderick?
What?
We believe he's probably one of the people responsible for all the activities going on.
Including the kidnapping?
His
or
name
the,
has... Don't know, but his name has popped up several times.
Now, once I start looking for this person, it might not be who y'all think it is. Y'all okay with that?
At this
Look at the
point,
other two. So fucking Thomas Roderick or kidnap man?
it's
I mean, would I like to find the kids? Yes, because they were my friends. But honestly, I have to look at it in a more realistic aspect.
Well, no, you don't. Not
They've
if you
been
think about it.
gone. They've been gone for a couple of days. Anything could have happened to them by now.
and right now he's the only lead we have that leads to any suspicion.
Well, might I offer a suggestion?
Sure, we're
Sure.
all listening, I guess.
See, the thing is, yeah. Now, what you have yourselves here is an opportunity that most don't have. You know, they can just being able to just pick somebody's random name out the air and have somebody locate them. Now, I will not lead you astray, as that would break the pact. But it not. So, you should think long and hard as to the reasons why you want such a thing done. I myself have recently walked the path of trepidation and perdition, so I understand hard decisions. So you should decide for yourself, because are we doing this for somebody else? We're doing this for y'all. That's what we got to think about.
Well, I can't tell you for certain, but I know for a fact that if we find the culprits who took the kids, it could put not only you at harm, Mister, but it
Oh,
could very well.
I got two friends that have come with me that really will keep me out of harm's way. That and
Well,
I'm a lot more dangerous than I look, so it's all good.
it could mean a risk to the kids they took.
That again, not my problem. As I'm pacting with your friend Drinks here, and who has made this a democracy, which means I'm no longer really pacting with him, but kind of all y'all. So y'all should, as he said, make yourselves a decision.
Uh,
You find one person who can
right now
take
he's
care of some other people. Do you have the ability and capacity to find out what you need from that person using less than normal means? Because torture don't work. Can you
mm,
sense the truth from a person? Look at their spirit and analyze what they are. See who they is really. Can you do that?
looking close enough.
If I get close enough, yes, you're right.
So the answer to my question is yes.
Yep.
As you are spirits, I have learned it is best to deal in yes or no questions. As the spirit that inhabits me has told me.
Well, this Thomas Roderick gives a logical avenue to look into.
Who the hell cares about logic?
Mm,
This is
Yeah.
what y'all want. Y'all need to think beyond certain things right now. See, we're outside the
But
bounds and rules y'all normally approach with. You're in the realm of me.
we're also dealing with human kids here, and
Yeah.
you
Care
know
about
what
them?
Honestly, I'm
the
more worried about the kids than I am this Thomas
yeah
Roderick guy, because I don't even know what the fuck he's doing or
Because
why he's important.
uh
this changes my estimation of you.
yeah uh, Simple actually it was about to say yeah the rules say we need to look into the kids.
However, comma, what will that gain you? Again, as I said, I've recently walked the path of perdition, and as an advocate of such person, I have to ask this question.
The fucking warm, fuzzy feelings inside that mean we've done something. That's all it's really gonna give us, but by God, it's fucking worth it. Making sure those kids are okay, or at least that they've gotten justice, is fine by me.
Now, the bigger picture,
Right.
but the bigger picture is this individual holds the key to answers that you have, and you would not normally be able to find this individual. Am I correct? as you have
I
no
mean-
leads.
Right. Sure.
And I can take you right to it.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he's on this side. If he's on the other side, that's on your fucking own. I should have thrown that caveat in there.
Probably
Yeah.
would have.
However,
Fine.
finding a spirit with the ability to locate things within the other side shouldn't be difficult for people of your heritage.
Yeah, nah, it shouldn't be a problem.
No.
So we packed then with blood or spirit magic. Which one do you prefer?
Honestly, I'm cool with it either way. I don't have a strong preference one way or the other.
Okay then. The person you seek is. Whoever speaks for you may give me the name. That is who I will search for. However, it may not be who you think it is.
It's fair.
My power does not err, nor does it end.
Except when it does.
Here's the problem: we don't have names to the ones who took the kids. I can give you the name of a kid.
Then I would just find that kid. If you give me the
Well-
name of Thomas Roderick, I will find Thomas Roderick.
If the kid is with the others, then that would make that an easier task.
I smell a whole lot of if coming off this plan.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Well,
To be honest, we don't know what happened. We know the kids are missing. I don't think they're dead, even though apparently rumor wants to
Why would they be dead?
hint to
You
that.
do a whole lot of folks with a dead motherfucker, can you?
Yeah, well, you can if you have the right abilities.
Do you possess such abilities and know folks that do have those abilities?
I know folks that do, yes.
Well, damn, that's a problem, ain't it?
But it's not just those folks that know how to do certain things.
Y'all doing a whole lot of not deciding for some decisive action type folks, ain't you?
Usually for the shifters, it's point them at the bad guys to let them tear them apart, and they're good to go.
I learned that when I was part of that confab that we worked together on.
Oh yeah, that was I should try to say that.
I was not an advocate of such plan, let me tell you.
We have something to bring to that, and I'm kind of weirded out about.
I mean, I can see if I can
Don't you
get a
turn
name to at least
don't
one
you
of the
turn
black
into a wolf? How is that? How does anything weird you out?
I mean, you ever seen turn into a bunch of fucking spiders?
Well, well,
I'm sure that fucking
weird
happens.
at drinks, looking weird at drinks, and then he just goes, "You said, well, our from our collaboration, your people said that was a Weaver thing, right?
I don't even know who that is.
Intelligence, cosmology, or umbral war."
No, not rolling that shit, because I don't know what the fuck that is.
Okay,
AKA doesn't have it.
a entity of stasis.
How is that my problem exactly?
How would you, how would y'all put this?
In English?
There were.
I mean, not necessarily. What if they were fucking fringe mages or some shit? You'd probably put it in French.
Nah, they speak English too.
There
Do all
were.
you fuckers speak English? Is English the fucking universal language? Is this a
Right.
goddamn sci-fi movie or some shit?
With English, yes. No, this ain't a sci-fi movie, because I'd be dead.
You know, you raise a good point. You raise a good point.
There
Why is
were.
it always the black guy dies in those movies? I never
Unless they bring an extra.
What's the freaking
I don't know, that
Deep
new
Blue
fucking
Sea,
Star Wars movie, the
JLL
black guy made it.
live.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this: there were different kind of agents there when we went in.
There sure were, Pumpkin. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it.
Out of character, if you started petting me, I would so be
What
glaring.
out of character? What part of y'all turn the great big furry Cuisinarts don't I know? Why the fuck would I pet you? How much sense does that fucking
No, there were
Wow.
there. Let's just say they weren't agents, the same agents you were talking about.
You have just confused a guy who deals with the fundamental fabric of the universe with your words, because I'm not sure what you just said. Do you know what you just said?
Dude, I don't even know what the fuck you just said.
Nobody knows what he just said. We're all confused, so don't mind.
Okay, out of character, he does not know how to describe Black Spiral Dancer's picks, and without saying the word Black Spiral Dancer.
Evil wolf.
Out of character.
Big black.
They're werewolves, and they are not good.
Okay.
Describe it. Bad
Let
werewolf.
let me put it in terms you two would understand. There were bad werewolves in that lab that we attacked.
Summoning the heat, because I know. No. So the thing is, why are they a concern of mine? Can't y'all kill them?
Yes, but the thing was, that was a installation of stasis. Why
Was it
were
now?
they
Is
there?
that what you call it? Installation of stasis, huh?
Yeah.
Say on then. I am interested in your comprehension of where we were and what we did.
Okay, there were people. You said that was a place
I didn't
of
say that.
people. Our correspondent had actually said that was something due to the fact of the Weaver, and what we saw it was of the Weaver.
That what
We
she
went,
told you?
is that when we
So
went in?
fucking hold up, Abel. Shut up for a minute. Your fuckers went after the goddamn power plant, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright. So fucking people running the power plant or whatever, from what I'm understanding from what Abel's saying, are fucking servants of the Weaver or whatever. Basically, doesn't want shit to change. Just wants it all to stay the same. That whole thing.
That is a fine approximation of what they do.
He just
Alright,
tapped the
cool. We're on
his
fucking
nose.
same level here for now, right?
Go ahead on then.
Alright. These other fuckers he's talking about, the bad wolves, the fucking Black Spiral Dancers, they follow a dude that goes after destruction, just wants everything to die, fucking
I tell
by
these
any means.
werewolves from y'all.
Cause we're generally cool with preserving nature and shit, whereas they just want everything dead.
I tell the difference when the slavering and fanging and claws start happening.
We're slightly more coherent.
That is not real helpful, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I mean,
Hold tight. Let me take a look. Y'all mind if I look at you?
go for it.
He reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a handful of powder. This don't burn and it's not cocaine.
Well, good, 'cause I have half a brick of that back in my house. I need to get fucking rid of it.
I know a guy. Anyway.
Sweet.
Anyway, he just takes a look, spirit sight, and that really doesn't help because he has no Garulor. So anyway, he moves.
I mean, he'd get that fucking drinks and Abel look different than McKenna.
Yep.
I guess.
Yep.
Abel has 3 sets of antlers on his head, and looks lightly like what you would think what Tenna would look like if you delved into that, but I don't know.
He says,
He
none of
looks.
that.
Looks like all the animals in one.
He goes, you know what you look like? Shapeshifters. It's real general when you look on the other side. I know you're shapeshifters. When I look at them, you know what I see? Shapeshifters.
Doubt you'll see that with me. He just
um.
You are not a shapeshifter.
True.
Okay.
He goes, hey, let me help you out, young sir. You have devolved from the point a
Just make a
great
point.
deal. I don't know what your point was, or if there was a question in any of that.
There were different. Different forces in
I know
that
I was
building.
there. What's the question?
How, okay, out of character. How do you know when you were at in a different part of the building?
Magic.
FM.
Magic!
Uh,
EFM! EFM!
okay, these motherfuckers are usually, like Drink said, we're more coherent in the fact that we'll actually not uh, we'll sit here and try to talk to you and not and actually work with you with uh without malevolent purposes.
You spirits, ain't you?
Ish.
All right then.
Ish.
So you just gonna say that? Wow.
Well, think of it this way: we're
Able.
nature.
Able. Able. Able.
Scratch that.
Oh, anything you want to tell me, you go right ahead, because I'm not gonna tell you shit.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up.
I came here to make a deal, just like any other crossroads deal, any other spirit.
Okay.
You want something from me? I want something from you. I don't want you to eat my face. Because I
Seems
walked in
fairly
here, I still gotta walk
reasonable.
back out. I mean, I can step sideways, but y'all can follow.
Yeah. But, you know, you seem like a decent enough guy, so I don't see why the fuck
Yeah.
we fucking straight up murder you right here.
And you say that you are the more coherent.
Which should really fucking worry you about
I
the
am
other
fucking
guys.
worried now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't before, but now I am. Next time I'm bringing the rifle. Oh, y'all might be interested to know. I have access to what you would. No, you know what? Scratch that. Well, what's my name?
What's that kid's name, Lorenzo?
Be careful. If you ask for a kid, you might not get what you want.
I know what I'm asking for. I'm asking for the kid.
Okay. That's your final offer?
Go look back at the other two,
He looks
just
at
to make sure.
yeah, he'll look at McKenna and he's sure that he was the kid.
He's asked you, he goes, what does that really gain you?
I told you the warm, fuzzy feelings that come from
You said this was
at least.
democracy, right? What makes you think I
Mm-hmm.
was just talking to you?
That's why I'm looking back at them to see if they approve.
Well, the kid might also be able to give information.
That and if still alive and with their captors, or in a location where their captors have access to, we can get to them. Both at the same at one sitting, and probably come in from the inside if it's not protected.
So we're all down with finding this kid, and presumably the rest of the kids with it.
Yes.
So
Hopefully.
the fact is, I will find this individual to this deadly cairn. That's
Marcus,
the word they use.
Marcus,
You're really
is
quiet.
moving away
anyone?
from the mic.
He goes, so the plan is, the pact is, I will find this individual you asked for. We will go to this deadly, I think they're called cairns.
It's happening
Marcus.
again.
Marcus,
Marcus,
stay near the damn
Oh.
microphone.
ocean.
Oh wait, cairns?
No, we didn't say Karens. We said ocean.
No,
You
no,
were
this
talking
character.
through one.
This character
Oh.
says cairn. He says, it's called a cairn, I think it is, that y'all need to look into.
Where?
Where?
The same address I gave you. It's one of about a bajillion in town.
A
Yeah,
bajillion.
Yeah, 6 or 7 of them. This one in particular is real nasty.
just the Hellmouth or whatever.
The hub of hell.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that. Alright.
That's the pack, Dan, right?
Yep.
What's the name?
Charles
Look at-
Thompson.
There you go.
So be it. So mote it be. I get to spend the willpower on this. my
Ritual.
ST said so.
Oh, well, that's good.
Because he's right there.
He's
Why you
watching
think
you.
Dice.
All three of them.
Oh shit, I just realized, yeah, fuck.
We're watching you.
Out of character, Tiger. Thank you for stopping me from putting my foot in my mouth.
Right? Fucking, there's been too much of that already, so.
I got 4 successes, which means on the correspondence chart, if I've never seen this motherfucker before, I can find him.
Nice.
Y'all got a car?
Yeah.
Y'all are wolves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can get a hunting pack going on with us.
Oh God, I know what Packy's talking about out of character. Oh dear God, this is going to be interesting.
Is John still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hey John, you know what I'm about to do, right?
Yeah, I got a strong hunch.
I'm about to play the stomp. Hold tight. First thing I play the song.
Holly, things are about to get interesting in here.
Oh yeah.
I got
to get
3.
real.
That should reduce the difficulty by 3 of the roll.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna roll. Let's see, so normally playing a song difficulty is 6, right?
Yep.
So now my difficulty is 3 on this spell.
Evil slips a pair of shades,
Hot damn.
sunglasses on.
He plays a damn fine song, and he gets 3 successes. And he says, "Let's go." All you hear him say is, he goes, 1, 2, let's go hunting, and he plays a song on his harmonica, and things start to happen. Hey John, please describe what happened. Unless you want me to do it.
Assuming this is the same pack from before.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
You will hear a number of growls and claws on whatever flooring. I don't know if they have wood or linoleum or what have you.
It'd probably be wood. It's a werewolf bar.
And out of the shadows, a number of large hounds walk out.
He reaches out to pet one. Come here, boy. And he looks down at it with his red eyes and like horror face. And he looks over at y'all and he says, "They with us."
Ollie, out of character, I want one. I want one. Out of character.
Mark,
Can I have one?
when you were playing your song, you noticed that Tersus hummed along and seemed to assist.
No.
His was more of a shamanistic chant.
Yeah, this got real.
Holy balls.
He goes, oh, I don't play.
Marcus, we can't hear
Holly,
shit if you're talking, brother.
He goes, I don't play.
Holly,
Yes.
Noted.
ST hand this us to where we were in a back room, please. That was a lot of
Well,
hounds.
that's a lot of hounds, yes, but no, they weren't in the back room.
Oh
The
god.
that were off. Nobody else is in here.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
also spiritual entities, so.
Right. Everyone else, we're probably the only ones seeing him and Lorenzo because he's
Nope,
special like that.
nope. You're not the only one seeing them.
And besides the one who called them.
Maybe you don't understand. They materialized. They came
Everyone
over.
sees them. Everyone
Oh,
sees them.
God.
Only one of them
Oh,
came out.
oh God.
They can go on either side y'all want to travel on.
I'm maybe later. Maybe later. Let's go find a kid.
Mm-hmm.
They all have the same ability, John, and they're all going to use it at the same time.
Okay.
Marcus, your D name for out of character is plot. PLOT.
I don't understand.
Or should I say induces plot?
Plot inducer.
Forces plot.
Forces plot. Anyway,
Well, you're gonna have
Rise
to take
there.
the lead on where they're going because I don't know.
I was
Yeah.
not
Right,
ready to
asshole.
do
Do your job.
there's probably a good idea that Lorenzo just stays at the bar until we get back.
Yeah.
He's gonna go back one more. He's got to get
I
back.
can take you back there if you need to.
Well, Tertius can escort him in other ways.
Hey, big man.
Black.
Curses.
Oh, which one?
Other one.
Curses. I'm letting you know. I'm going this now. If I die, make sure somebody else gets my pistols.
He says, I think you'll be alright. Just it's like hunting anything else. Let the dogs do the work.
Make a valid point. You don't want me to let the big dog out around these folks, though, right?
Well, I'll take your word on that.
All right. Let's go hunting, boys
Alright.
and ladies.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do this. Hey McKenna.
Yeah.
Wouldn't certain somebody be perfect for this? Or is he busy?
A certain somebody be appropriate.
The scout that was at the power plant?
Out of character. At this point, you guys can decide whether you want to stop it here, and then y'all can just go on it, because he's just gonna take you where it is, and y'all go do what you gotta do. Or I can go with you tonight. It's up to y'all.
I was giving Bill an out for Lorenzo so he can bring in Sam.
Do we want to restart a new? Oh yeah. Maybe
I
Sam.
mean, I have to be up early tomorrow, so I prefer to not. If it's not gonna like.
So how about we hold it off? Because I'm telling you right now, it will be combat.
Okay. So
There's
yes,
no
we
question
can.
about that.
Okay.
There would be
We're not
combat.
going to get these kids without a fight.
Okay. So for now, we can just say we know where it is, and then
You guys
later.
Plan all that, and
do-
we'll just continue it from where he calls the hounds, and you guys go out.
Okay.
Yep.
Plus,
So
it's almost midnight, and my brain is not ready for that.
Yeah, you guys will essentially, when you guys go on this, whoever is running it will have 5. Oh, how many successes John says? How many I got? Hounds. Those hounds. Using the. I'll show you. I'll send you the stats.
Okay.
It'll probably be me, so you're probably gonna have to send me this stuff.
You got it,
Oh.
John. I'll just use the same ones I've been using. Is that cool?
Perfect.
okay. So we
Alright.
call this scene then, hey?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Holly,
Yes.
Abel will probably go off with drinks to go look at the flash drive and get drunk.
Okay, and I guess if Lorenzo still wants a ride back to the morgue instead of getting a cab, McKenna will deal with that, like she
Well,
said.
Tersa said he would take him back. He's already made the offer.
Okay.
He doesn't
Right.
care, just as long as he gets there some way.
Yeah, Tertius can take him through the Umbra.
Oh, see, that makes it easier.
There you go. Okay, so that works.
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about being seen. Oh,
I'm
hopefully.
sorry if I did a bad thing, guys.
True.
No, you're
No,
fine.
it's cool.
No, no.
Just a little late to start a combat scene, especially since I
Yeah.
wasn't
Yep.
prepared.
All right.
One was
So-
about to get alcohol.
Alright.
The other one had alcohol in him.
Yep, the other one has been drinking all day, so.
Yeah.
Which other
she'd
one?
probably throw out like rank 5 Femorii or rank 6.
I've been
Just
drinking all day,
because.
technically. McKenna has. Okay. Well, thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching.